Ben will get to listen to it in its entirety. The fact I should just open with like a song to Ben. I'm joking, I can't sing. But Ben, I love you. Oh, and Dustin, I'm currently mad at you and your Girl Scout cookies. Oh, I hope everybody enjoyed last night. I plan on those continuing to go on into the future for as long as people want to continue to join the conversation and as long as people want to hear the conversation. Um, I know Rusty actually asked some really great questions in the chat there earlier, just about some general influencer stuff. And yeah, I'll try to always keep myself as like um, fairly like I think I did a good job last night. I didn't want it to seem at all like I was putting on this talk or this event to be a blast on MetaBUSD. So I try to limit myself specifically about what I'm talking about as far as like our project related stuff. Since I'll be on there for so long into the future and continue to host every single event in time, more and more people will hear about our project and start to do their own research, as well as I will share more and more information throughout the entire like catalog series per se. So um, I think that's important. I especially like um, per chat, and that is something that I mentioned to everybody before we went live, just for like transparency. We did have like a quick little one-on-one chat between all of the devs and the influencers before he went on. I let them know then that like I wasn't here to grill anybody. They're not like sitting in the hot seat per se. I might ask them some somewhat typical questions, but if they don't know it technically or anything like that, just say that and we'll laugh it off and move on. As well, I did let them know that the event itself, as it was a cross promotional event between all projects, it wasn't necessarily a event to promote just your project. It is a chat, a talk amongst each other. So I think everybody did a good job, letting information out about their project and their goals and what they're trying to do in the space. But as well left it general enough that it did not seem like a complete shill fest per se. And I did not want it to feel like that at all. And I think we did a good job of keeping that tone just right. Anyways, most of you probably heard it and listened to it, so I will move on. Um, we end as well. I'll give it a couple days, but I do already have the lineup. I'll start to get some promotional materials put together for the next one, and get that out to the community so you guys can share it with whoever you would like. I do need to work on the influencers. I'm not sure if we will have uh, both of them coming back. I'm sure Atlas is going to come back. I'm not sure if Trades will be on the next one or not. I'll talk to him at some point in the next couple of days and see how he feels and what he wants to do there. Anyways, talking to the team behind the scenes, right now, everybody's question, as it should be, is when NFT? When NFT? Um, Thank you guys for giving me the amount of time that you did on getting everything sorted out with the NFTs, as well as being able to shift gears and focus on a few other things. I believe the stuff that I have been focusing on is truly long term beneficial for our project and the space as a whole. That being said, I am shifting back now directly on NFTs. I don't want to give an exact date on anything quite yet, but I am looking to have the minting website and the regular, or sorry, regular, our main website, both of those updates and out this weekend. Not sure if I'll be ready to actually mint everything by then, but I plan on having like the UI and everything in place. From there, I will start like promotional stuff for a few days before we even move forward. I won't hesitate too long between having everything ready to go and actually minting, but I do want to try to give like at least like a 3-day period let the team spend a little bit of money, do some promotion on the NFTs themselves, just because I do kind of want to have that like that boom factor of releasing our first line and hopefully, ideally, it's selling out, fairly quickly. That would be amazing. It would make me feel really good about the decisions that we've made rolling up to the actual release. As well, we've talked about it before. I will be providing that Google form for everybody just to help me track those transactions. For full disclosure for everybody listening, if you were a pre-seller and you have actually held on to your pre-sale bag all the way from launch until now, which in 2 days will actually have been 2 months, everybody. We launched on December the 19th, and in 2 days it'll officially be 2 months. And if you've held on to your pre-sale bag that entire time, or if you've increased the amount, or if you just have at least the same amount or more at the time of at least that form being released, you are entitled to one free NFT from the project. These NFTs, not just the ones that go to the pre-sellers, but to everybody who holds one, will act as an automatic whitelist for our additional NFT lines. We will have numerous NFT lines, and each line will function slightly different. They will include different utility items and use cases. All right. I do apologize again about the delay on the NFTs. I completely understand. It's a mixed bag as far as community goes. Some people are, absolutely fine with it, no care in the world. I can also understand where some people are just a little bit upset. Even if they haven't voiced it, there's probably been some people that have been let down. They might have even sold already without even saying anything verbally. And I completely get that. I completely understand. And I do apologize to anybody that feels let down about this process. Sometimes you make decisions as a leader that are tough decisions to make. Um, I have to spend my time as wisely as possible and navigate my day to day as best I can. Sometimes I hit road bumps and it forces me to shift the decisions that I've made and stuff like that. And I try to remain transparent and honest with you guys and tell you when this stuff is happening and when it's going on. That's the best I can do. Um, Outside of that, I will always continue to try to improve and make less mistakes in time. That's the ideal outcome. Is hopefully one day I'm not making any mistakes at all. But mistakes have been made. And almost certainly more will be made in the future. I will continue to try to improve those things and clean that up. We'll get those NFTs out very shortly. The next line will come out a lot smoother, and we will continue to refine that process. Once we have all of our infrastructure in place, per se, the rest of it will kind of just slide on through. Um, I underestimated a few key components of this NFT release. I think I've mentioned that before, and it happens. You can't, as knowledgeable as I am within my own given trades, I don't have all the knowledge in the world when it comes to this exact space. It does require me leaning on other people from time to time, and sometimes it takes a little while to find the right person that you can lean on and count on. And we are there. We're working on this quickly. We'll get it out in front of everybody. Alrighty. Next thing I want to talk about is some marketing. We haven't really talked about marketing much lately just because we haven't talked as much as we usually do. I've had to skip a couple AMAs. I've been very busy. We did just do that live event. That was kind of like an overall kickoff for what we're trying to push right now. I was really hoping to have that NFT minting site ready already, but it's not quite there yet. Hopefully this weekend I have it out. We're already working on our new banner ad pushes. I have two guys working on some new actual like materials for us to be able to share with the publishers to get that stuff out. As well, I hope if everything goes according to plan and I get everything ready for 1 second, I'm sorry. Yeah, if I get everything ready with the NFTs and the minting sites and everything, we will do another, for lack of a better term, strong Twitter like shill push. So this will be paid Twitter influencers, whatever, posting just shill tweets about the NFTs. Uh, Again, I try to be as transparent as possible with you guys. I told you in the past that I would stay away from any type of generic shill post and stuff like that. That's definitely specifically project related. I don't want to promote our overall project that way, but specifically one product line that we know is popular and uh, highly coveted and shared within Twitter, that's something that I think could be successful and utilized well. So as soon as we do get just a few more days away and closer to that NFT release, we're going to try to do a strong push there. And again, if the community you feel differently, or if you have other ideas, please voice your opinion. But the team thinks it would be effective and worthwhile to do. So we do plan on doing that. And then on the backside of like that strong Twitter push, I am going to have some more YouTube videos coming out. I can't release the names of the influencers just yet, but you know me, guys. I'll tell you guys as soon as I have it all. And again, it's not going to be like some of the ones we used in the past. We are using higher quality, higher caliber videos is what you guys should expect to be coming out if we have anything coming out. So that is in the works. We will get that rolling a little bit more frequently here as we've got more products coming out. And then as well, with the like capital raise event, so to speak, of the NFTs, that'll gear us for our next big push. And as a community, we can work out exactly what we'll be doing there. And in time, we'll release details of what we're thinking. What we're thinking. Alrighty, guys. Is there any questions from the community? Give me 1 second. I need to check real quick. I don't know. Like, I seriously, I don't know why. I get lost in my own Discord on a regular basis. Alrighty. I don't see any questions in the chat, and Hatter is, of course, not here. I wonder if I forgot to tell him what was going on. But I'm not going to Telegram. If there's any messages in Telegram. But thank you guys very, very much for joining me. We will have another AMA tomorrow, and I'll try to keep them daily for the rest of this week. I apologize about having to skip a couple of them this past week. Things just got really, really hectic in my schedule for a couple of days. A lot going on, not just in the space and with NBC, my own life, but things seem to be a little bit more smoothed out right now. So I'll keep these daily. And who knows, I might even have another chat later on this evening, depending on how some of my next meetings that I've got going on. I do have a few other things in the works right now that I just can't share with you guys yet until I know it's all finalized. But we do have more partnerships coming up and some really exciting things that we're going to be able to do and bring into our like metaverse experience as well. Uh, just because of other development items that we've got going on, because we're trying to make sure that we are like securely communicating with the blockchain all within ecosystem. So we've now started to set up full node clusters that we can pull our own API information from. And we're actually working currently on making like a new API pull script that we might be able to use for other projects. I'm not necessarily sure if it's going to be like a revenue generator unless it's something that we would want to sell just like as a product, but it's something that's really cool. We need it for something that we're doing, so we had to make it. But after it's made, it's just something that would be really cool to share. I'll get more information out on it as we're a little bit closer, but I don't want to share it yet because I've never seen it before. So I want to be like the first one to have it for sure. I don't want to share that information in case it gets leaked or something like that. Um, anyways, thank you guys very, very much again for joining me. And if anybody does have any questions, I'm more than open to answering them. Outside of that, I will get back to work and chat with you guys later. Thank you.